Keith Wiffin survived abuse at Epuni Boys Home in Wellington and fought for decades to have his abuser and the government held to account. He worked with the Royal Commission to ensure survivors were heard and spoke to Glenn McConnell about what they hope will come from this 6-year investigation.
Well, the expectations now will be something meaningful will be done in terms of redress, and something urgently needs to be done, especially for those who are getting much older now, and we are dying at a pretty rapid rate. Also, there needs to be an absolute focus on the fact that we still have appalling rates of abuse now. So what I would like everybody to understand is that this is not just historical, it's also contemporary. It's now. And it's now because we have never faced up to the problem.
What will redress look like, and what will survivors want there? Does this mean there should be settlements with each individual survivor of abuse?
Yes, I think there should be, and each individual is different. And so that means an independent redress program which was designed by survivors last year, and that proposal sits with government now to be implemented. If that's implemented, there will be what's badly needed in terms of supports for survivors to answer their individual needs.
Do you think New Zealand understands how widespread this abuse has been?
No, I don't think they do, and that's one of the things I'm hoping that they will start to understand with the release of this report. And it will give them some idea, but what I would also say about that, and there's no doubt in my mind about this, the Royal Commission of Inquiry could have gone for another 10 years and still would not have got to the bottom of this.
In terms of stopping history repeating, is there an immediate step you think the government could take?
What has to happen is the recommendations from the final report needs to be taken seriously, the findings and the recommendations, and they need to be implemented as quickly as possible. When that happens, if that happens, you will see effective change.
You took many measures to try and get accountability out of the state.
Yeah.
Have they been effective? And are there still organisations, people who you think have tried to hide from that accountability?
Well, for me personally, there's been almost zero accountability. For those who have resisted this for a very long time, senior people who are still there, people who need to hang their head in shame today, they have resisted for a very, very long time. For them and their organisations, it's been about denial, minimising and covering up. And there has been no accountability for that. From here on in, that needs to be seen as totally unacceptable. Never forget what this is about. It's about the serious abuse of our children.